Irish soda bread, fresh from the oven. I wonder how long this took to put together. Let's find out, shall we? If it's any indication, my oven is already preheated to 425 degrees and I've sprayed a jelly roll pan with nonstick cooking spray. We also only need 4 ingredients. 3 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 3/4 cups of buttermilk. You can use whole fat or low-fat buttermilk. First, we need to start by pulverizing the kosher salt with the baking soda in a mortar and pestle. We need to pulverize this kosher salt because it is kind of big and it can make salty pockets in your bread. So we need to completely pulverize it into a fine powder. Okay, we're just going to add this directly to the flour. And then mix this up. Okay, now I'm just going to make a well in the middle here and I'm going to pour all of the buttermilk in there. All right, and then we're just going to stir this up. Now I'm using a spatula because I used to do it by hand, but it would just turn my hand completely into a doughy mess. So it's easier to start with a spatula. Okay, I've only been mixing this together for about a minute. You can see this is turning into a nice thick dough. We're going to go ahead and take it over to the granite and turn it out and turn it into our loaves. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and get all of this turned out onto this surface here. I've added just a little bit of flour because this can get kind of sticky. Okay, and then we're going to quickly knead it into shape. Okay, it's getting a little bit sticky, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit more flour to this. Okay, and then we need to cut this in half. We're making 2 loaves. Okay, and we need to form each of these into a 6-inch circle. Okay, and then that's going on our pan. We don't actually need to work this too much. Okay, and then we're going to need to cut a cross in the top of both of these. All right, we're going to cut down most of the way through this into a cross. And I'm just using a serrated bread knife. Okay, and then we're going to dust just a little bit of flour on top of both of these. Okay, these are going in that 425 degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to check them at 25 minutes because we want them to be done, but I don't want them to be burnt. This was 25 minutes, and unlike all our other bread, we can eat it immediately. It'd be perfect with soup.